The stock market took the first dip yesterday because of Iceland.
All right. What a day. Call that 696 on SPY. Now, let's start from where we are. Remember when we bought this low that Thursday? That is the starting point of this Gann window. We went up, then we tried to fake everybody. We went up, and we've gone up again. Now, you've been with me for a while. You know that the 0.5 is a big deal. And again, congratulate yourself for making the wise choice to be watching this video. And go and fucking like it and subscribe and all that good shit. Okay, so next move, we got a trend change tomorrow. That can be one move down, that can be one move up followed by another move. It is FOMC tomorrow. So, as you know, we rallied to this trend line. Usually don't go through during the day. Didn't on SPX. However, we're getting a little bit of a pop here. Smells like exit liquidity central. Now, what does all of this mean? It's very, very simple. If you got green shit tomorrow, either you're a leprechaun or take your profit. So let me just explain if you're new and know nothing about options placed. Based on the premiums here on Friday at closed, because I calculate premiums and trade the premium ranges, I took the 693s, right? I believe. Same thing from yesterday into today, I took 696s. Some people might call it magic or autism. Maybe it's a little bit of both. But it takes a village. Contracts mega juiced, but here's the trick, right? If you rally all day and you scare people into close, usually the market gaps up. Right? Especially when the VIX 1D pulls something like this. So, based on the premiums that I took, 7 hundos, right? Played SPX. We also played SPX today. I got out at 50. I think they ran 80 here. But yeah, so the 700s for tomorrow. Do I think the market goes there? Probably not. If it does, woohoo. That's not the point of an options trade. An options trade is how many percent can you get on the trade, right? So if I can get from I don't even know my average. I think it's like 25 to 50. That's 100%. That's more than people who hold some shit for years, right? Okay, that's why we trade options. Make more funny money, which is imperative. So if this goes all the way, there is gamma up here. It can do it. But because tomorrow is a trend day and we have on no news, and this is important, on no fucking news, ripped. Whatever happens tomorrow has been front ran bigly, right? We put in an all-time high today. Ask yourself, besides some Greenland and Canada bullshit, what has changed from 676 until tomorrow? Now let me show you something. I need you to squint. Please squint, literally squint. See this yellow line? See the room? See this yellow line? Okay, and we're gonna get a new FOMC line tomorrow. It's gonna be up here. See how it's just FOMC line, FOMC line, FOMC line. That's why this is happening. Obviously, there's other things to the narrative here. That's just one thing. One thing is this. The dollar. Almost down 2% in like a few days here. You need to get better at making more money in the market. It's imperative. You need to be able to make money every day and become a trader, not sit here and fucking ask, do you think the market is going up? Do you think it's gonna go down? This and that. Because it's a big difference if you have the balls to buy SPX calls here or if you buy them here. If you buy them here, 15 minutes later, you make no money. If you buy them here, you make your money for the day or the week or however you choose the size. Okay? So, if you're going to do this, you need to find out what works for you. I fucking love to swing overnight and trade the first hour and a half. I try not to trade in the middle unless I see obvious shit like this. Pierce at the Bollinger Band, Stowe bottoms out, it has to hold or the whole structure fails. And I believe we still go higher, so I took that trade. Several things play into a decision of taking a trade. The trick is not to hesitate. I hesitated on a trade today. I will show you it for educational purposes. I knew Nvidia was gonna rip from here. I watched it right here. See that, of course it's gonna rip. I didn't take the trade. It ripped. Boom. Then didn't do shit. So as an options trader, unless you're swinging leaps, you need to be in, you need to be out. You're not making a bunch of money here. This is decay. Look at the difference here and here. This is an algorithm. This is for schmucks. This is for winners. Okay? Levels. Everything trades on levels. Everything trades on narratives. Okay, but that's why you're here, because you know I view things different. Now, bounced off of the gap today. This is going to move. When? We'll see. But you could justify 1, 2, 3 sells. As you know, that's one of my rules. Okay? If Jerome Powell tomorrow sends the market to the depths of shit and we get a gift of Meta absolutely tanking, buy it for earnings. Otherwise, I mean, I proclaimed all of early January how this was going to be the trade. It turned out to be the trade. I didn't execute it as well as I should have. I've been playing plenty of other stuff though. So that can happen too. Today, I mean, who else caught this move? Absolute face ripper. That was 1,000% trade if you got in when I said. Okay, end of day. You all saw, I haven't traded silver since this was at 74. Bro, these ran 220% into close. That's what you need to be focusing on. You need to, I haven't touched Tesla, even if Elon was like, do you want to touch it with my stick? I haven't touched it all week. See what I'm saying? Know when to trade and what. I said Apple's underneath the box. Will it get back in? It fucking got back in. Good for Apple. Okay. Don't hesitate. See that? This can fucking go. So, trend change can be up or it can be down. What will I do? I will look to see the first little candle. I'm gonna be on the 30-second chart, literally. I'll show you the trick again. It is FOMC. I'm gonna be looking at the announcement price, okay, right when it comes out at 8 a.m. my time. I'm going to watch, is it a green candle or is it a red candle? Then I'm gonna wait for a reaction. Do know that tomorrow they vacuum clean the premiums, meaning they chop them up. You're going to, the value of contracts are gonna dissipate at some point. Then we buy the fear or we ride it to death. Okay? Goes without saying, if there's a surprise cut, which there won't be, crypto is going to go nuts. Nobody's expecting a cut, so we're gonna go by no cut. It's all about the rhetoric and demeanor, right? And shit's been spicy with the Fed. Whatever Powell says all Trump has to do, it's gonna be end of January, is to say, hey, here's my new boy Wiki Ricky from BlackRock. He's gonna be your new Fed guy. Here's Wiki Ricky. Wiki Ricky will probably become the Fed's new chair. Just saying. We even had OKLO today. So it's good to come prepared, have trades in mind. It's best to react. Hope silver goes to an all-time high by open. I would not mind at all. And I hope the market rips. And then I hope we get a dip, a buyable dip on Powell. And then I hope we rip. We also have earnings tomorrow. We have Meta. We have Microsoft coming up. Well, not tomorrow, but tomorrow we got Tesla. Then we got Meta, Microsoft, Apple, Amazon. You fucking name it. We got it this week, okay? So, those are the last two dark pool levels of major buying. Which means if the market starts falling out of the sky tomorrow, and I mean that's still a $5 sell. It's by the dip. Down to here is by the dip. Down to here is by the dip. Buy with both feet and hands. That does not mean that you buy the dip here, let it go to zero, buy some more, like obviously, but I'm just saying targets of a bounce. So you can rip down tomorrow. We gotta kind of see what the candles do and what the messaging is, right? Let's see if she shows up tonight on Baba. She did. That was a great place to take profit. Didn't get to her price target. Needs to gap over here to keep going. Okay. And to wrap things up, where are you? Here you are. Okay. If you go over 697, you have arrived, or you can go all the way down there. Can I show you one more thing? And again, this is not to blow smoke up my ass, but we've had this price target for forever, ever since April's low. Here we are. Okay, and that dot as well on futures. So pretty fucking close if you compare it to starting to talk about this at the end of what was it, April, when the shit hit the fan. So yeah, can we sell from new all-time highs? Yes, we will. Then we got to determine going forward if it's a dip or a major high or this or that, meaning are we rocking this? Sure fucking looks like it. Or are we trading this? Could be. Both have a nice pop in the middle of February. Could be Nvidia's earnings. We'll have to see. Right? Things change. Algos change. They always change. Right? And you gotta change with the market. Clearly not tracking this right now. Okay? Hopefully that gives you good preparation mentally into tomorrow. Dark pool selling, dark pool buying, all over the place. Rotation. Will this rip tomorrow? Could. This is shit because of the healthcare names. Do banks wake up? Can JPM go back to 330? If it does it take SPY with it? Yes. Can the VIX 1D gap down? Yes. Can it go higher? Yes. Can the VIX go lower? Well, you tell me. I mean, yeah, it's set to go higher, but it also rallied with the market today. Okay? React. God bless.
We're riding with the moon.